with us now is Michael Ratney, the former U.S. ambassador to Saudi Arabia and a former special envoy to Syria. Ambassador, good morning. Welcome to the show. We're really excited to have you today.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Let's start with your reaction to President Trump suggesting the possibility of having boots on the ground to monitor these nuclear facilities. What would the presence of U.S. troops, if it does happen, mean for that entire region and, of course, back for us here at home?
I mean, I'll leave to your other analysts what it means back at home. It's clearly a political factor for a president. In the region, it would mean a fundamental escalation of our military engagement there. Thus far, that's been restricted principally to airstrikes. It's not totally clear what the president meant by ground troops, whether he's talking about a significant deployment or perhaps special forces raids in particular areas, but nonetheless, it would signal to the Iranians, it would signal to the region and to Israel a fundamental escalation at a moment where that escalation is already taking place, and you see some of the dangerous manifestations of that right now.
Ambassador, you have decades of diplomatic experience in the Middle East, and you were the perfect guest to have on this morning. What sorts of conversations would be happening behind the scenes to de-escalate this war?
Yeah, so at some point, I think you would start to see potential mediators, probably quite secretly, coming forth to determine whether the Iranians, the Israelis, and the United States are prepared for some kind of de-escalation. I suspect that sort of mediation would come from the region because it's those countries that have the strongest interest in de-escalating right now. You see, the Iranians are striking out at targets, including civilian targets in the Gulf, in Saudi, in Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates, an extraordinarily dangerous escalation. And for them, that's something that, as much as they dislike the Iranian regime and everything it stands for, they have a vested interest in de-escalating the conflict. So I suspect signals will start to be sent that perhaps it's time for the United States and Israel to figure out a way to declare success and to start to wrap this up.
Are you surprised at all at the response and reaction of Iran's neighbors, the lack of support Iran is getting from them, and the fact that many of them have been hit with retaliatory strikes, even though the Iranian government, what's left in place, saying they don't want to attack their neighbors anymore as recently as 24 hours ago?
Right. As I saw, the Iranians sort of apologized for some of the strikes they had already done, and yet they continued striking. This puts those countries in an extraordinarily difficult situation. The entire war for them is a double-edged sword. You know, on the one hand, this damage is being done to the Iranian regime, to their military capacity, to their missile and nuclear programs. On the other hand, these countries are interested in a calm environment in which they can do business. They're trying to attract investment, attract tourists, be transportation hubs. All of that is called into question when you're in the middle of a full-scale war. So again, a double-edged sword for them. No love for the Iranian regime, but on the other hand, the last thing they want is this to escalate further, because the attacks we've seen thus far could be a pale shadow of what they could see, including attacks on major civilian population centers, desalination facilities, and most of all, their energy infrastructure, which could effectively forestall and their ability to continue with their economic plans.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.